Hey, what's up guys? Hope you're all doing good today and welcome back to a brand new video. Now we're doing something a little bit different, and I know I say that almost every video, but I actually mean it this time. Not to say that I didn't mean it the other times, but you guys know what I mean. Anyway, I haven't done a story time video in quite some time, so I thought, you know what? I think it's about time that I finally did one. I love doing those. I think they're one of my favorite types to do because there's not too much involved. It's literally just my voice over some gameplay. And I think this is a pretty interesting story that happened pretty recently, actually. So let's get into it. Now, the base of this story is pretty funny. It's kind of weird, but I was playing Minecraft with Gula, and you guys remember Gula, right? She hasn't been in the videos for like 6, 7 months, but here's a picture of her just so you guys know who she is and who I'm talking about. Anyway, basically what ended up happening was I was playing Minecraft with her, and a random person joined. We were in like a survival game. I wasn't sure who it was, so I clicked on her name and I realized I added her. Not exactly sure where I added her from, and I started talking to her in the chat. I said, "Hey," and I invited her to a party, and she invited me to a party. I'm not exactly sure which one it was. I don't remember. But I joined up. We started talking a little bit. I talked through text because I didn't really have a mic at the time, and she talked through her mic. So over time, she invited another dude, and his name was, I'm not going to say his actual name, I'm just going to call him Ryan. Now, Ryan, I never met him before at this point, but Gula said, just because I was telling her what they were talking about, she can kind of hear it because I had the voice playing through the speaker on my TV. And she said, I bet Ryan has a crush on the girl. I'm going to call the girl Stacy, just so I can, have names for them. I don't have to keep referring her to, well, I don't have to keep referring to her as the girl. Now, Ryan messaged me saying that he likes this girl. Don't know why he confided in me. I literally never spoke to him before this moment, but he did. And he was like, I really like her. Please don't say anything. And I was like, okay, Gula, you were right. That's interesting. Okay, so I guess we have a little bit of a juicy story here so far. Because I was interested. I'm like, okay, is he going to tell her something or what? So at this point, it was just Gula and I in the video. And then I started texting Ryan through Xbox chat so I can kind of understand what was going on. And he was like, he texted me saying, she doesn't like you. And I was like, okay, that's great. I don't like her either. I literally just met her. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were the dude that she liked. So at that point, it told me if I was the dude she liked, he was going to try to like get me to go away so he could stay with her. And if that was the case, why would he confide in me saying that he likes her? It makes it obvious, you know what I mean? Anyway, me being super bored, I said, you know what, bro? I got you. You told me you want to be with this girl. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up a Minecraft date. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds kind of cringy at the surface. But I thought, you know what? I have nothing better to do, and I think this will be pretty cute, okay? They were like, I'm not exactly sure. I think they were around like 15 maybe, and I'm 17. And Gula is also 17. So I was like, you know what, man? I think this will be fun. It'll be a good time. I said, I'm gonna go into creative lobby. I'm gonna create a little area, all red because obviously red is the color of love. I'm going to make them spawn in there. And I just tried to make it look really appealing. Gula helped me out with that. And he said he wanted to join, and he did. And this man was stressing out. He was like, oh, this is being done wrong. Oh, we have to do this. This isn't symmetrical. This isn't perfectly symmetrical. It was just like, at this point, I was getting kind of annoyed with him. I was like, I didn't say this, but I was talking to Gula about it. And I was like, I mean, I like this guy. He's cool. I'm trying to help him out. But he's being like really demanding and really controlling right now, which I wasn't a fan of. But I kind of understand he really likes this girl and he wanted everything to be perfect. Even though it was a Minecraft date, I thought, you know what, man? Let's cut him some slack. Let's get this place done and let's invite her. So maybe 15 minutes after. It would have been done way earlier if he didn't want so many changes done to the building. But yeah, 15 minutes later, we got her in here. So basically the plan was myself and Gula were supposed to be the waiters. This man wanted us to cook food in Minecraft, let them talk, and then bring it to them like they were in an actual restaurant, which I thought was interesting. But, whatever, we'll do it. So I was in creative, just so if we forgot anything or something ended up happening, I would be in creative and I could be able to take control over the situation. So, Gula was in creative as well. We invite her, and the second she gets into the party in the game, she's like going crazy. I think she can already tell what's going on. She's like, "What's happening? Why am I here?" Da 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 da. She's just like talking at a million miles per second. And I tried to calm her down through text, and he wasn't saying anything. Ryan was dead quiet. He did not say one word. And I understand that he was nervous, but if you're going to try to go on a date with someone, bro, even if it is a video game, which is hilarious to say, talk to her. You can't just let her sit there and talk to herself. You have to tell her what's happening. Because you can't go into a Minecraft date, which again sounds hilarious, and not know it's a date. You know what I mean? Like, you can't beat around the bush or not say anything. You have to talk to her. And I told him, talk to her, and he didn't say a word. We tried to get her to sit down in the mine carts that he plays so they can literally sit next to each other and talk. But she didn't. She was super stubborn about it. She kept freaking out. And they started attacking each other because they were both in survival, so they couldn't like break out and destroy things. So they were freaking out, attacking each other, messing around, which isn't that big of a deal, obviously, because if they want to mess around, they can mess around. But it was clear that he didn't want her to, because at this point he started to talk, but he didn't really say much. I had to keep trying to tell her to get in the chair so we had something planned. And I think this scared her because she knew it was coming, so she did not want to. She sat in the chair for like 2 seconds, then got right back out. And this is where the story gets interesting. As this is going on, Ghoul and I are just kind of sitting there like, what are we going to do? Because we're on a call together. They can't hear us because we're not connected to an Xbox party, but we're in a call together on a house party. And we're talking, and randomly this guy joins the party. This guy was one of the most idiotic human beings I've ever met in my life. Like, hands down. He joins the party. He sees them attacking each other, and he's like, yo, you better stop hitting her if you know what's good for you. His exact words in a sentence was to stop hitting her if he knows what's good for him. I didn't have my mic, but I was talking through text like, what are you on about? It's not a big deal. And he said, J-Real, because that's my Xbox name, you got to control your friend here. And I'm like, I just met him. Not only did I just meet him, what are you talking about? You're acting like this is real life, homie. This man was talking trash about him and then started talking trash about me on the game, which obviously is not a big deal because it's Minecraft. And he's like, oh, because I started hitting her at this point because she wouldn't sit down and she was pissing me off because I spent my time building this trying to help him out and she was just destroying things. So I started hitting her, and that's why the dude was getting mad at me like, oh, you better stop. You better stop doing this. Better stop hitting her if you know what's good for you as well. And he started telling me all these lies. This man was like, oh, I'm going to boot you offline and all that stuff. And the girl was just being a straight up hype man. Like, oh, he can do it. He can actually really do it. I didn't believe this man for a second. Not at all. And even if he could, I'll just get back online anyway. And I told him through the text, I lied and said I was recording. I said, I'm recording right now, so I have evidence of you saying it, that you're going to DDoS me. And I have your gamer tag. So if you do it, I will send this to Microsoft and to get you IP banned. After that, this man completely shut up about that whole DDoS thing. He did not say a word about it after that. He kept talking trash, but not about that. Like he completely shut it down because he knew for a fact he couldn't do anything. And if he did, he was gone. An IP ban isn't like, oh, you can make a new account. IP ban is basically where in that house that you live in, that specific IP, you cannot play online. Impossible. They IP ban you. They literally ban your area from where you are. And I was lying about that. Obviously, I wasn't recording. I didn't promise an IP ban like I was saying. But he believed it, and he shut up about it. But he kept trash talking, saying, all right, come to my world and see. Let's work this out. Homie, when I tell you I was flabbergasted, I mean it. This man was inviting me to fight him in a Minecraft server. Literally, he said to come to his world and settle this like men. I was done. I didn't know how to respond. I was so shocked. Like, homie, does this guy really exist? There's no way that a Minecraft character told me to come to his world and settle things out like men. I still don't know what to think about it. It is so funny that my reaction, I still don't have one. Like, it's just ridiculously funny, and it's just dumb in general. So obviously I took this guy as a joke because nothing he was saying was threatening. He was trying his hardest to sound threatening. Oh, I'm not scared of you. I have friends who are teenagers that'll get you. And apparently this guy was like 16 and I'm 17. And even if he was older or younger, wouldn't scare me at all. Not a big deal. It's over Minecraft. I don't care. And he was like, "Oh, I have friends that'll take care of you, whatever." I'm like, "Oh, dude, it's Minecraft." And I kept trying to make it compare it to him how dumb he sounded. Because you can't say all these things and not think you sound stupid. Like, that's not possible. You can't say, "Fight me in my Minecraft world to settle things," or "I have friends that'll take care of you," and "Stop hitting her if you know what's good for you" in Minecraft, and then think to yourself, "I sound kind of scary right now. Like, there's no way this dude's gonna continue to mess with me. I sound sick right now, dude. I'm so threatening." No, you're not threatening. You sound like a moron. There's nothing more to it. That's literally it. So, we just keep going back and forth. I start trash talking him because I'm getting tired of the stupid things he's saying. You guys know you cannot argue with a stupid person. It's impossible because the things they say don't make sense. Like, you can make an extremely valid point to the argument, and not only will they not accept it, they won't even understand it, so they can't accept it, even if they wanted to. So I kind of gave up on him. At this point, Ryan was texting me saying, "You should just come to his world to settle things, whatever." I'm like, dude, did none of you understand that this isn't real life? It's Minecraft. Of all games, it's Minecraft. Like, if it was any other game, like Halo, Call of Duty, Fortnite, whatever, it at least make a little bit more sense. So it's like you can prove you're the dominant player. But even though that's not what the argument was about, in Minecraft, are you kidding, dude? It was so stupid. Like, what was this man gonna do? Fit us up with diamond armor and just fight each other to prove a point? That wouldn't prove any point anyway. He's still being an idiot. So yeah, I just kind of left the party after that. I was really disappointed though. I thought this whole Minecraft date thing was gonna be funny, a really good story to tell on YouTube, and it was gonna go great. Of course, me being naive, that didn't happen, and I was very disappointed that night. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. A very interesting story. It's been about 12 minutes now. Video's running a little bit long today. But I thought I would share it with you. I thought it was funny, and I think you guys deserve to hear it. I'm sorry I don't have too many story videos. I wish I can do more. My life just isn't all that interesting, so I can't really produce that kind of content. But, yeah, if you like the video, make sure to hit the like button. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the bell so that way you get notifications for whenever I upload. Hope you guys had a great day. Hope you guys have a great night. And I love you all. Peace.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirls, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move white girls like it's coke up my ass crack. Move black girls, cause man, fuck it, I'll do either. I love pussy, I love bitches, dude, I should be running Peter in Adidas with some short shorts. B-O-O all over me, my green is where it's